Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you are having a fantastic day. We are going to be going off the Dale Mabry exit off of 275, and we're going to be heading left, which is going south towards MacDill Air Force Base. Off on the right-hand side, you are going to have a very large Walmart and a Best Buy on the right, and then on the left-hand side of Dale Mabry, just beyond our little view in this intersection here, you're going to have Home Depot, Total Wine and Spirits, Target, and all sorts of a sundry of other shopping. There's only one way in and one way out, so prepare a lunch because you're going to be stuck in traffic. And then as we're going to be making our left here under this newly built, fresh, beautiful underpass, you'll notice there's tons of traffic lanes to and fro. This doesn't get really backed up other than coming through the intersection. Sometimes it's a little wonky, but for the most part, it gets us through pretty quick. And as we are emerging on the left-hand side, coming out under the bridge, you're gonna see a place called Midtown, and that's a big, huge new development. They tore down a bunch of commercial stuff and are putting in office space, retail. Aloft is a hotel that's just been opened in there. It's a great place. Then, rent all of Tampa. If you're getting married, you're going to stop in there and rent something, that's for sure. Oh, my favorite, Wawa, ladies and gentlemen. Can't live without a Wawa. And it's one of the finest China buffets we have in town. Donatello's, if you want to feel like a mobster, you can go in there and have a fantastic Italian dinner. On the left-hand side, you've got a big office commercial space. It's a retail, or say a office space. I don't know what they're doing now post-COVID, but it's a fantastic place. On the right-hand side, you got an awesome little shop that served Cubans for about 100 years. It's pretty fun. And then right here is 18 Bagels. We've had tons of family breakfasts there. Stop in if you haven't seen one of our family meals. It's fantastic. This is probably one of the biggest LA fitnesses in the world. It hides behind a bus, but it is enormous inside. They've got some awesome racquetball courts, ellipticals, the whole 9 yards. I mean, it's enormous. I like that little tire shop we just passed there, little mechanics place. They always have great things posted on their banners and boards. Unfortunately, behind that little behind the bus was a Chick-fil-A. It is insanely busy almost all of the time. We just passed the, it's not a Trader Joe's. What the heck is that thing back there? Yeah, Trader Joe's. Freaking busy all the time. Publix coming up here just past the church. Services most of central South Tampa. We do have a new Starbucks that's right here on the corner. It's fantastic. Yeah. There's that Publix we promised. And then also there's a little bit of retail back there, Smoothie King, a couple little brokerages, stuff like that. Sprouts just came to our market. You gotta love those. I love their sausages, that's for sure. Then on the left, those are a bunch of little chic, small shops, between tailors and other small South Tampa small businesses. This is Plant High School. It's the crown jewel of our district, and they win pretty much every award there is for any category. Little barbecue joint coming up here on the right-hand side. Alabama barbecue right about here. We just passed it. And there we go. Perfect. There it is, right on the right. Freaking amazing barbecue. Collard greens are awesome. Pinch penny pool. Keep all your pool affordable. Keep it maintained. They have pool boys, or they'll train you to do it yourself. Then on the left, we're going to be coming up here not too long on a place called Britton Plaza. It's been here about 97,000 years. What just happened? Ladies and gentlemen, we blacked out. All right, we're back. On the left-hand side, we got a place called Britton Plaza, and it is kind of like a strip mall back in the day, 1950s, and the signage hasn't changed much, but there's a Publix in there, Radiant Church, a number of other little places, clothes, etc. Burlington Coat Factory is one of the large anchors in there. On the right here, we have a really awesome development, Smashburger, I love. There's a Wild Wings and other little restaurants, and there's a gym back there as well. Now we're coming up to the Selman Expressway, and what they've done recently is to build this big overpass, and it's done in an effort to keep more of the crosstown traffic off of the local Gandy Road, and that goes overhead there. And as we pop out the other side, we're coming up on Gandy Boulevard, but that elevated crosstown is the last extension in our part of the county to help keep congestion off the roads. It'll be great when it's finally open. Left-hand side of your screen there, you got a Target, and then there's another Publix there. We have like 5 Publixes within 2 square feet. It's crazy. I think that goes to show the density in which South Tampa is now growing. And we've just crossed over Gandy on the left-hand side. We got a Blackjack Pizza. I know it's a chain, but gosh, it's so good. There's also a Chick-fil-A over there. Used to be like a ransacked hotel, but gosh, it's now home to a lot of great retail. Quality of life went up a lot for the Gandyites. And then we've got Home Depot coming up on the right. It's one of those goofy offset stores, so you always get a little lost, even if you've lived here for 20 years. It's my favorite Thai restaurant on the left. I don't go there enough. I should go there more. We just passed the trailer guy. He is freaking awesome. He can fix almost any trailer known to man. Just be prepared to sit for a story. Mama's Kitchen's that little blue place coming up on the left-hand side there. You know, they've won the lottery like 3 times. Good people, still working. And now as we start going more towards base, it gets to feel a little bit more like a traditional base town, where some of the housing that was built back behind these retail centers were, you know, after fellas came back from wartime, settled down, had families that were blue-collar type working incomes, and so their, you know, homes are 1,000, 1,200 square feet. Now this is like ground zero for a ton of home remodels, home flips, so you can now get yourself a cute little rehabbed 3-bed, 2-bath that's got all the modern touches and finishes on it. And what infills most of these streets at this point is apartments and you know, other things that'll meet needs for some of our military guys. New hotel, that's only a year old by now, but it allows folks who are visiting for our base folks, and then also for down here. There just wasn't any hotels, and now they finally got some land to put them in. This little base motel here on the right, it's funny, on a Facebook page, people called it a flea bag hotel. And man, they came out of the woodwork supporting the owners, because there were so many people that were in times of need, and the owners spotted them rent, let them stay in the hotel for free. So good folks there. And then as we come on our final approach, the base is right around the corner here. Super top secret office on the right there. I have no idea what that's for. And then the base welcome center is also on the right when we come through the circle, and then front gate for where you check in, check your license, etc. Whatever you do, don't ram the gate. Bad idea, not suggested. And that rounds out our tour from Dale Mabry 275 down to the base.